Now, the other question you say, so says also, I have a question. Do men marry girls they slept with before marriage? You mean if a man sleeps with a girl before marriage, then would he still marry that girl? Why do you just ask that question as if it's up to the man? Well, you are an entity in there. What about you? Would you get married to the guy who you slept with before marriage? That answer should be the same the other way around as well. Why not? What's the problem there? If it's all about traditions and tribal customs and all that, otherwise, what's wrong with two people want to get married and they've slept together? What's wrong with that? People get sleep together because they love each other or they're interested in each other, and that has nothing to do with diminishing their value of any kind. It's not like a plum or peach you're buying. Oh, you touched me, so I'm no longer me. Nobody's going to look at you because you've been touched. What kind of bullshit is this? This is the traditional way that's been pumped into girls' heads and to boys' heads as well in many different cultures since times have passed, and still in some areas and some cultures still going in many parts, and again due to conditioning, religious beliefs and all that so forth. But sex is part of life, and two people love each other, like each other, and they're together, they know each other, eventually they have a consensual agreement and they sleep together. So it's part of experience of life. I mean, one of course would look at it differently if you know, if it's not overly engaged in that kind of activity with all different kind of in other words, as long as you don't become the village bicycle that everybody has a ride, then it'll be okay. Let's put it that way. Either way. But the most important thing is when you guys actually get together and commit to each other. From then on is important, if you guys you know, stay together and not run around. But before you guys meet, you can run around, I guess, depending on your beliefs, culture, and preferences. And if you run around with each other before marriage, so what? What did you want to do? Be wrapped in a I don't know, wrapping paper, and nobody even look at you before you guys get married? These are some opinions that you know, come from different places. Depends on what your exposure to that conditioning is. Otherwise, you should treat it as normally as possible. People get to know each other, they like each other, and if it's cordial and proper, they want to sleep together, so they talk with each other. If they both agree, they're both of you know, legal age according to their rules and regulations, they do. But different countries, different traditions, different customs. So I guess that's as far as I can go with this.